WT6 News, live at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Matthew Smith. Jessica Gill is on assignment. Is 6 on your side? And Mike McKnight first broke the story last summer. An Omaha travel company accused of selling millions of dollars worth of useless airline vouchers. Since then, criminal charges have been filed against the owner, and a federal investigation is still underway. Today, Patricia Urbanowski faced reporters for the very first time, announcing a lawsuit of her own. Brandon Scott was there and joins us now with the details.
Hey there, Matt. The woman at the center of this story is Patricia Urbanowski. She's the owner of Creative Creations, and while she appeared at a news conference today, her attorney said she would not answer any questions, that he would do the talking. But as the conference ended, I asked Urbanowski how she was handling all this legal turmoil. She answered.
I've lost a lot of close friends.
In her first public comment since her arrest, Patricia Urbanowski broke down in tears.
You know, my family has been through a lot. But I'm better. I will be okay.
Today, Urbanowski and her attorney, Steve Leffler, held a news conference unveiling a 12-page lawsuit in which Urbanowski alleges she was the victim of conspiracy, fraud, and slander. The lawsuit claims 4 of Urbanowski's employees are to blame for thousands of complaints from customers who spent more than $1 million on worthless airline vouchers at her travel company, Creative Creations.
She's just a normal person who trusted her managers, and the whole world thinks she's some bad person.
The 6 on Your Side investigative team first broke this story last year, and we've interviewed dozens of customers and employees who say they fell victim to a scam. The Douglas County attorney has charged Urbanowski with multiple counts of theft by deception, and both the FBI and IRS are investigating. Urbanowski's attorney contends she isn't a crook, just a bad businesswoman who trusted the wrong people.
She should have done a better job of watching the nickels and dimes in her business. So I'll be critical of her in that sense. I can't say she's a total victim, but because she did trust some people, I do think she has been victimized by the fact that she trusted people.
The people I cared a lot about maybe didn't care about me.
Now, one of the many allegations against Urbanowski is that she instructed her employees to pay for these travel vouchers themselves using their own credit cards and then sell the vouchers to customers. Those employees allege they lost hundreds of thousands of dollars because Urbanowski never paid them back. But in her lawsuit, Urbanowski claims her employees wanted to use their own credit cards to keep the business rolling. Coming up at 6:30, we'll have more on this story, including questions about a mysterious airline employee who is also tied to this story, Matt.
All right.